Hi guys, how you doing?
Good, very good.
So you're in LA?
We are.
It's not your first time there, correct?
Yeah, we've been here a couple of times actually. 몇 번 왔지?
Oh,
So many times. Yeah, like about 4 times.
oh, nice. Like I'm a little jealous. I've only been to LA once, but the weather is always like perfect every time I'm there. So I'm just like it's so hot where I'm at in Florida. Like literally it's crazy. And
Where?
I like am jealous of the LA weather that you guys get to hang out in. Okay. Anyways, let's just hop into it. You have a new project, you have a new EP, Harmony Zero In.
네,
Tell me a little bit about the inspiration behind that.
그 우리 이 새로운 앨범의 그 영감 어디서 많이 받았는지 궁금하시대.
음, 나는 주로 이제는 곡 자체 영감을 평소에도 많이 받는 것 같은데 이번엔 제목에서 좀 타이틀이나 키워드 같은 걸 좀 많이 검색해 보면서 그런 식으로 영감을 좀 많이 찾아봤던 것
막
같아.
구글에 막 찾아보고.
그치, 그치.
So Intak said that definitely got a lot of inspiration from the title itself. Like for example, we have songs called Black Hole, Swagger, Doom Doom Doom, and all of these different song titles. And you would just search those titles up on Google and just see images and see like different words and keywords that are connected to those titles. And then he got a lot of inspiration from just images and stuff like that on the internet.
Oh, nice. Okay, so what is the creative process like? Does everyone have a set role, or do you guys kind of jump in on different projects where you just feel the most like creative spark? Like, how does it work? How does making a project like this come together?
그래서 이런 앨범 만드는 과정 속에서 뭔가 사람의 각자의 뭔가 역할이 있는지 아니면 뭐 예를 들어 이 곡에 나랑 좀 더 잘 어울리고 좀 작사든 뭐든 좀 더 뭔가 뭔가 좀 뭐라고 해야 되지? 그 창의적인 이런 에너지가 좀 더 끌린다 하면 그거에 좀 더 많이 참여를 하던가 아니면 각자의 주어진 역할이 있는지 궁금하시다.
보통 이제 작업을 하게 되면 이제 각자 파트를 나누거나 이제 파트를 나눠서 연습을 해야 하다 보니까 일단 다 같이 모여서 먼저 어느 파트가 자기한테 가장 잘 어울릴 것 같은지 먼저 얘기를 좀 하면서 이제 서로 합의를 본다고 해야 되나? 이제 여기는 내가 더 잘 부를 수 있을 것 같다 하면서 서로 불러보기도 하고 약간 그런 식으로 먼저 파트를 정한 다음에 이제 래퍼 라인은 이제 가사를 다 직접 쓰다 보니까 보통 데드라인에 맞춰서 하는 편이긴 한데 이제 여러 곡이 동시에 작업을 해야 되다 보면은 나는 개인적으로 좀 더 잘 나오는 거 먼저 여러 곡 해보고.
So Joseph says that obviously because the song we have to distribute the parts. I feel like we're all very, very involved in every single song when it comes to creatively and just practicing it and making the song ours. And definitely when we're distributing the lines, we do talk about who fits the most with this part and with this line, and we do talk about how we can make the song as great as possible because I feel like the distribution part of it is very, very important. And especially the rappers, they write their own lyrics for their own verses. And so they're definitely very involved in the creative process behind that. And Chongza, for he said personally, he likes to just start on the song where he feels the most connected to and more creatively like inclined in. And so he just definitely picks and chooses which ones to work on first, and then the one that's kind of having hard with, he pushes to the back.
Nice. I'm the same way. I start with the stuff that I like first, whatever creative project I'm doing, and then I eventually get to the things that feel harder to me.
That way.
But that's really cool. Yeah, like I love that you guys kind of have like a not a free for all, but it's definitely like a flowing type of like vibe you guys have going on with the creative process of your album. So what was everyone's favorite part of making this EP? So if anyone had like a specific aspect that they really loved that stood out to them, what part would that be?
이 앨범 과정 속에서 뭔가 제일 인상 깊었던 아니면 제일 마음에 들었던 순간 뭐가 있었는지 궁금하시죠? For me personally, I think it just has to be the fact of, making the song ours, because when the first songs first come out, it's like all demos and like, we haven't really put our own mix into it and we didn't really put our own voice in it. So it's very just like seems like someone else's song. But once we really record it and then we do the choreography and then we put all our voices together, it completely changes to a different song. And I feel like that process is so beautiful to see because it just, just putting our voices into it and just making it completely ours and just switching it up and changing things that we want to change and seeing that change come to real life and manifest into something so cool and so beautiful. It's just really cool to see with our own eyes, and I'm glad that our fans like
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, it is a really good feeling. You see a project in your head and you're like, okay, how I'm gonna make this a reality, and then it just like happens. That
Exactly.
is a real feeling. Yes, I understand that totally. So you guys are all very young. How do you manage, the music industry, music business with your personal lives? Do you kind of have a balance, or how does that look for each of you?
그래서 되게 어린데 이제 이 밸런스 지키기 되게 어려울 것 같아. 일하는 거랑 그리고 내 그냥 개인적인 사생활. 그래서 그걸 어떻게 밸런스 지키는지 한 명씩 그 다른 점도 뭐 있는지 궁금하시대.
한 명씩.
한 명씩 얘기해 볼 것 같아.
It's a lot of work, right? You're just
lot of
like, kind
work.
of like
It's
you're just
life.
like grinding.
These days I watching drama series. It's TV series.
Oh, what are you watching?
The name is 우연.
It's
Yeah.
a Korean drama on
Yeah.
Netflix.
야, 그래갖고 평소 일할 때는 확실히 일에 집중하는데 조금이라도 시간이 날 때면 뭐 밥 먹을 때나 그럴 때 조금씩 챙겨보면서 내 사생활에 좀 재미를 지키는 그런 식으로 생활하는 것 같아요.
Definitely because we're so busy. It's hard to balance it, like you said. But whenever he has time, he tries to watch these TV shows when he's eating or just small times in between.
Okay.
And, keep that
Like
his own time,
Yeah.
personal to himself. And he likes watching.
Gotcha. I spend a lot of time binge watching TV shows, like way too much time doing that. So I definitely feel like sometimes I'll be like working and I have a show on. So I feel that like with that multitask, but
Right.
you still want to get it in. Yeah. So did each of you kind of know that you wanted to end up in the entertainment industry, or was this like an opportunity that just kind of found you? How did you guys kind of get together?
그래서 우리가 어떻게 만들었는지 궁금하시대. 우리가 항상 어렸을 때부터 뭔가 이 엔터테이너라는 직업을 쌓고 싶었는지 아니면 그냥 이 기회가 그냥 그냥 자연스럽게 그냥 우연히 이렇게 다가왔는지 궁금하시대.
사람마다 또 달라가지고 저 같은 경우는 아이돌은 할 생각은 없었고요. 그냥 캐스팅돼서 어쩌다 보니까 이렇게 하게 되었습니다.
June said that it's very different for all of us. Like we all have very, very crazy stories of how we ended up being here. But
Okay.
for June personally, he said that he never really dreamed about becoming a K-pop idol, like a K-pop singer. But he just one day just got casted by our company, casting team. So for him, it's very just random. Like he was just there and they're like, we like you, so please come. And so sometimes it happens for other people. For some people, like I know for me personally, I just went to audition because there's auditions for this stuff.
Mhm.
I went to audition just for the experience because I did want to go to like a university for vocal education. And so in order to get into those universities, you need to audition. And so my teacher was like, hey, just audition for it and just see, what the audition process is like and just use it for experience. And so I went and then they liked me and then I ended up flying to Korea. So it was very spontaneous and just like very little thought process and just moving. And so it was
Yeah.
fun, very spontaneous.
Oh my God, that's beautiful. That's really cool for the both of you that it kind of just found you and you guys are now like doing the thing. Like you are the like group.
Thank you.
I love that. That's so cool because a lot of people like try really hard and that's super cool that it's super organic for you. What do you kind of hope, like when your fans are listening, what kind of feelings do you want them to have when they listen to your music or when they think of you? Like, what do you hope to just leave like your fans with? Like, what kind of emotions?
우리 음악이 들었을 때 혹은 우리를 봤을 때 어떤 걸 얻고 싶은지 궁금했어요. 대답 안 한 뒤쪽 3명 얘기해 주세요. 아무나.
일단 그냥 우리 음악 들었을 때 뭐라 해야 되지? 좀 아무래도 이번에 하모니 제로인으로 넘어오면서도 그렇고 우리 음악에 약간 뭐라 해야 되지? 좀 더 풀이 다양해졌으니까 그냥 뭔가 우리 음악을 들으면서 좀 각자가 필요한 거를 얻었으면 좋겠어. 뭐 예를 들면은 이제 뭔가 나한테 자신감이 필요하다거나 아니면 뭔가 이렇게 앞으로 나아가야 할 뭔가 용기를 얻고 싶을 때는 뭔가 겁난이나 뭐 이런 곡을 들어도 좋을 것 같기도 하고 그냥 각자가 좀 자신에게 지금에 있어서 필요하다고 느끼는 거를 좀 얻어갈 수 있었어요.
정섭 said that we wish our fans just, pick and choose whatever kind of message that they need at the moment, because we do talk about a lot of different topics like loving yourself, having confidence, having courage. And so for you, if you feel like you need to get encouragement or you feel like you need to get courage, we hope that they're able to get that with our music and whatever they need and however they perceive our music. And we hope that that's something that is an outlet that can help them with whatever they're going through.
Oh, that's beautiful. My last question is has there been a like kind of crazy moment that any of you have experienced like on tour? Was there just a moment that has stuck out to you? It could literally be anything. I'm just a little nosy and I want to know like if there's anything that has happened to you guys where you're like, what? Or like, wow, like I can't believe that.
우리 투어하면서 이제 되게 뭔가 기억에 남았던 에피소드나 순간들이 있었는지 태환님 소리 부탁드리겠습니다.
나는 처음으로 팔로미 공연할 때 베이지에서 뮤트되는 부분이 있는데 그래서 앉으라 시켰다가 일어났을 때 그때가 가장 신나서.
Theo said there's this part in there's this thing that we did on tour where we for our song Follow Me, we edit the song where we put like a completely mute section where like everything would just get quiet like after the bridge, and we would ask all of our fans to just sit down or get as low as possible, and then we count them down from 3, 2, 1, and then they all jump at the same time. And seeing that from stage is just honestly so crazy because everyone has like their light sticks or their phone lights, and and it gets pretty dark and pretty quiet. And then when we count them down, they start screaming and jumping and going crazy. And that energy that you can really get on stage is like something so, beyond words. You can't even like describe it. And he feels like that was such a very memorable and very, just a very cool moment for him.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I was at a show last night and you could definitely feel the energy like just from that. I was at a very small show, so I'm sure you guys have a lot of people cheering for you and it's a really fun feeling and I think it's amazing. It looks really beautiful too, like when you see everyone with their lights and then everyone's just like vibing. So that's really awesome. It was really great talking to you guys and just meeting you and seeing you and just like I'm so happy I got the opportunity to do this.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
Chloe. We appreciate it too. Thank you for taking your time out and interviewing us.
Yeah, of course. Have a really beautiful time in LA. Make sure to enjoy the weather, trust me, because like over here in Florida, it's a struggle with this heat. Like so,
We will.
yeah.
So
All right. Yeah, thank you. Bye.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Thank you.